My name is Byers. I work at Androscoggin Bank. I work in deposit ops, and I'm also the scanning administrator.
And I'm Jeremy Byers. I work for Mountain Machine Works. I'm a machinist for them. I run a lathe.
When I was 22, I adopted my first Greyhound, Sarah, and her racing name was Tippy D. One of the things with Greyhounds is that most of the time they have these weird names. They don't really recognize it, and so you're able to change their name very easily. I adopted her. She was just turned 2, and we lost her when she was 12 and a half. So I'd had her for 10 and a half years, and usually their lifespan is between 10 and 12. So I feel like I had a very good quality of time with her. I miss her every day. She's kind of the reason why we have 3 right now, is because I couldn't be without a Greyhound. So we adopted Valor about 2 weeks after we lost her.
Sarah was the first Greyhound I ever met. She's the reason I fell in love with the breed. I do love other dogs, but Greyhounds are kind of where we're at right now.
My dogs' names are Valor, Honor, and Freedom, and Valor is 7, so is Honor, and Freedom is 6. I learned about Greyhounds when I was about 22. I had decided that I wanted to adopt a dog, and I kept doing research, and Greyhounds came up several times. So what I did was I went to the MGPS open house one year and decided that Greyhounds were for me, and then the following year I adopted one.
I learned from my wife. Didn't know anything about him until I met her.
I decided to adopt Greyhounds because they are quiet, they're great apartment dogs, and they fit into my lifestyle very well. A little bit about the dogs. Valor is kind of our laid-back, crazy man. He is just very sweet, loving. Freedom is our sassy little girl. She loves attention. She loves everybody, other dogs. Honor is kind of our laid-back man. He mostly likes to just veg out and, cuddle with his people. They're actually great foster dogs. We have dogs that will come in that are puppies or older dogs, and they're mixed breeds, so they're very good at showing them the ropes of the house. So they let them know, about going potty, how to interact with laid-back dogs. They love playing with them. And I think it's a great experience for not just my dogs, but also the dogs that we're fostering. It gives them an opportunity to, be in a home, be with other dogs, and just learn how to, be a dog and be safe.
Something else that we've done with our dogs, Valor and Freedom have both been blood donors. Freedom no longer can. She had a blood transfusion, but Valor still donates whenever they call us. Greyhounds make great blood donors because their blood reproduction is so fast.
And they're athletes, so they have a lot more red blood cells than a normal dog. So it's just something that, we can do to give back to our community as well. So if you ever go to the emergency room, you may have had some of Valor's blood, or you might have some of Freedom's blood.
As a dog.
As a dog. Yes, as a dog. Greyhounds are very special just because you're not going to just adopt a dog. You're kind of gaining a family and a community between Facebook and everybody that already has Greyhounds. They're a great resource, and most of us, if we see another Greyhound on the street, we'll walk up to the people and say, "Hey, I have one at home," and it's just, they understand the craziness when somebody just will walk up to them that they don't know, and they're more than willing to sit and chat about their dogs and about how they adopted or when they adopted or how many that they've had. Anybody that's looking to adopt a Greyhound, just do your research. They're very mostly mellow dogs. They love people, they love other dogs, but every dog's an individual. So you might have one that is a little bit more independent, or you may have one that's a little more shy. So, just do your research on it.